Say it's a race to regulate artificial intelligence between Washington, D.C. and Beijing. Right now, an Axios report is stating that China is already way ahead of the United States in enacting rules for this new technology, which poses a lot of risks. Chinese officials will close a consultation today on a second round of generative AI regulation, building a set of rules governing deepfakes agreed in 2022. Now, this comes as the Biden administration is behind both allies and adversaries on AI guardrails. The big picture here, though, many worry China, if they're first on AI governance, could actually project some of its standards and regulations globally, attempting to shape lucrative and pliable markets ahead. Well, let's talk about the race to regulate AI and also some cybersecurity 101 information you need to know. Scott Augenbaum, a retired FBI supervisory special agent and author of The Secret to Cybersecurity, is good enough to join us today. Great to see you, Scott. Thanks for your time.
Good afternoon. I'm so glad to be here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
We do. First off, I want to get your reaction to that Axios report talking about Beijing being ahead on the AI rules games. Tell us a little bit about how you see this and the concerns. Again, we have China sort of overlapping the United States in such an important and also risky area.
Well, one of the things I kind of find a little comical is we say China and rules. I mean, we're talking about regulations. China, and since I've been an FBI agent, China has been the greatest threat to the theft of intellectual property in the United States. We're seeing Chinese hacking on manufacturing, technology, and even artificial intelligence. So the fact that we're even having a discussion about regulation is kind of a little difficult for me to swallow.
Yeah, and obviously when it comes to AI, we do need to know the risks and also protect Americans first and foremost. As you say, China has really been advanced on a lot of things when it comes to cybersecurity and the rules. We want to ask you about smartphones. There's sometimes conflicting information out there, Scott. You know, some people love their iPhones. It integrates with their laptops, but other people, they are solid on the Android. Does either one, which one's more secure when it comes to our phone use, since many of us live on our phones?
Well, I'd have to say the phone I got my mother, which all you can do is make telephone calls. That's the safest one. But I have an iPhone. I have family members who have Androids. Let's talk about a couple of things that you need to do with these types of platforms. We need to make sure that we realize this is a powerful device. We're doing our banking, we're doing our shopping, we're watching videos, but at the same time, we have to keep our information safe. So what do we need to do? Make sure our devices are up to date with the latest operating system. Anytime you see that your phone is asking for an update, there's an important reason. Stop and do it. When you're downloading apps on your phone, make sure you're only going to the Apple Store. Make sure that you are going to the Android store. Make sure, especially important if you're an iPhone user, secure your iCloud account with something known as two-factor authentication, because the bad guys steal that one thing, your username and password for your iCloud account, they're going to get access to your phone. Lastly, make sure you're protecting the provider account. So if you have AT&T, Verizon, Cricket, make sure you go online, secure that with a strong password.
It is great advice, and obviously we live on our phones. Got to make sure everything on there is safe and secure. Cybersecurity expert, folks, Scott Augenbaum, great for you to be with us today. Thank you so much, sir. Really good information.
Thank you.